Hello, Flickcrafters, and welcome to the worst speed build ever. Or should I call it the best speed build ever? I'm not sure. We're gonna do a speed build of this Acura RSX with a little bit of a twist. Not really a twist. It's kind of to spice things up a bit, I guess. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the worst body kit parts ever to this RSX. This should be interesting. Let's get to the build. Let's see how this turns out. I already saw the front bumpers, but the rest of it, I have no idea what it's gonna be. But yeah, on to the build. Alright, so the reason I am cutting this out right now is just because we already know what all the parts do. They all just increase it to the point where it's OP. The tires are OP. Everything's OP, basically. The engine, let's see. We were at a, like an A, or not an A class, probably a D class, I'm not sure. Whatever the yellow one was. And now we're gonna be in the 800s in a second. Yep, we're up to 800. We're up to the S1 class. And finally, the tires, because 899. That's actually awesome. You could use this in a career mode. You can max out the RSX in a career mode. 899. That is perfect. So you could use that possibly in career mode if you don't do anything else to this thing, because then you can, I mean, I'm serious, you could really use this in career mode. Right at the top of the S1 class, even with these rims. These rims take it right to 900, very top of the S class. That's awesome. Alright, now the moment of truth. The body kits. So what is about to, oh, let's see, what is the black one? That's what that is. That's not even a company. That is just a black box. Boom X. Oh my, we are stepping into some great territory now. Oh, what is that? It entirely took away the front grille and just added a hole. It just added a hole. And that did the same thing, only somehow worse. Then there's that one, which is, it's like the front bumper, except worse. Then there's that one. Wow, that's wide. And then, of course, the standard rally one. We're definitely making this the ultimate RICER build. So you gotta go with the very best. Already, you can see our parts. Look at this thing. This looks so ridiculous with that one little grill there. It's like something's missing here. It's just weird. It could look potentially okay otherwise, but that grill. Next up, spoilers. Let's see. What is Black Company? So, what is the significance? So, that takes away the spoiler. Oh my god. Oh, that is somehow worse than this one. And then we got, that's smaller than the car, and then nothing. Okay, which one do we go with? I need to toggle view just to get a closer look, because that's honestly unbelievable. Like, there's this spoiler, and that. We are definitely going with that. That doesn't fit the width of the car. It makes it look dorky. That is great. I am going with that. Obviously, you gotta get some rear bumpers on there. Let's see. Okay, so that one's not too bad. It's not too bad actually. So then there's that one. Okay, that's pretty much the stock bumper with like a little bit extra skirt width, and then you have that. Oh my god, that goes to like the floor. Wow. Oh gosh. So which one do we go with? The one that goes all the way to the ground, or like the RICER-ish sort of, I shouldn't say RICER-ish, but the rally-ish sort of thing that's going on down there? Oh, we gotta go with this one. We have to. Side skirts, let's see. What could be the worst? That's literally just a piece of metal. I mean, I know the side skirt is just a piece of metal, but it's like not even trying to be a side skirt. It's like not even trying. You see all these other ones are like designed, they're rounded, they fit with the car. Then there's just a piece of metal that like it's not even trying. We're going with it. Gotta go with the simplest stuff from AutoZone. And finally, hoods. What is the best hood? Oh, you got the carbon fiber. You got the... I just noticed all these parts are actually bringing down the class. We're at 895 now. We were at a solid 900. Now we're at 895. Oh gosh, so I actually need to get a closer look at all of these because they're getting ridiculous now. Let's see. So there's that one. Wow, it's got a hood. That one has hood pins. Those fake hood pins. Then you got whatever you can call that, and the carbon fiber, because carbon fiber wins. And then that. I think we're going with this one. Those fake hood pins just make it complete. And there it is. There is obviously the best Acura RSX I've ever seen. Look at this. It's so ridiculous. Look at how far the front end sticks out. That is awful. That is actually really awful. But look at this. It's just a piece of metal as the side skirt. That little tiny wing. This thing is ready for action. Alright, you know the drill for all these speed builds. We go right here. We don't travel right there, or we don't drive right there, but we travel right here, and we just take off at the beginning of the freeway. So these load times have been so quick lately. Anyway, oh my god, this looks so much worse on the actual street. That was a voice crack. That was a voice crack marathon right there, but that looks so much worse on the street. That is ridiculous. That spoiler just makes it look awesome. So anyway, let's just lightly turn this thing around. Just lightly. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't even need a countdown. Let's just go. Well, that's so much weaker than I expected it to be. Well, that launch was awful, but it's actually surprising for maxing it out completely and giving it the tires and everything. It's surprisingly controlled, and it's weird. And what's especially weird is it sounds like it's like about to flatline, or not flatline, but it sounds like it's about to stay there at that top speed and just continue revving out. But then it continues to ascend in speed and then goes to the 6th gear. It's weird. So the 6th gear is where everything goes together. This is where this looks so ridiculous. This is where this car really truly gets its speed. We're just descending in speed all the way. We're just descending. This is the weirdest car ever. I've just noticed we've been going slower in 6th gear than we were in 5th. We've been going slower in 6th gear than we have been in going, or what am I trying to say? That it's going slower in 6th gear than it was in 5th gear. That is ridiculous. So, okay, it's starting to get speed back. I know I made that joke at the beginning where I said this is gonna be the worst Forza Horizon 2 speed build ever. Oh wait, I shouldn't speak too soon. It's starting to get its speed back up, but it's almost holding true to that title. It's like, it's weird compared to the others. It's like you'd expect this thing to go a lot faster. Really, you'd expect it to be a lot faster. But I think now that there are no more downhills, I think its max speed is gonna be 189. That's almost weird because this thing's launch was really not that great. And then overall its acceleration was kind of meh. And then 6th gear was less efficient than the 5th gear. And overall, the top speed compared to other things like the Skyline, the 1990 Skyline, started out slower than this thing and ended up being way faster than this thing. So it was weird. The Hummer H1 got to about the speed this thing did. But that's honestly kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to become a crafting lord. This is Crafting Lord 21, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay crafting, my friends. I mean, this thing is just so dorky. It looks so dorky.